What's up, warriors? How you guys doing? Today we're going to talk about macros. What are macros? A lot of people, believe it or not, and I understand them because that's how I was. What is macronutrients? Macronutrient is the source of energy that the body needs so you could function. It's broken down into carbs, proteins, and fat. So macronutrients is what the body needs so you could function, and a lot of us, that's where we get it all fucked up because we're consuming too much of certain macronutrients that are hurting us. We're creating a lot of health issues because the body can't uptake all that fucking, all those fucking bad macronutrients at once. They're bad because you just eat so much of it. So here, like I said, on this program here, it's all about portion control. It's about knowing how much protein, carbs, and fat you're supposed to be consuming for your goals, for you to start dropping the weight, for you to start feeling better. Because a lot of our, problems come from the way we eat. Especially a lot of our people, that are, used to just eating in a manner that they don't even know what the fuck is that plate in front of them is going to do for them. We just consume too much carbs, which that's a source of energy. Too much fat, that's another source of energy. So we eat two sources of energy that we just overconsume, and all that stores as fat. Why? Because the body could only break down so much. Then after, the rest is either going to store as fat or you're just going to dispose of it. You're going to shit it out. So that's what macronutrients are. It's just another term used for the food that we eat, which is protein, carbs, and fat. And the thing about it is that you have to make protein king. Protein, a lot of people that I talk to throughout the week, they're lacking on protein, and I was one of them. A lot of us, we don't even eat the amount of protein that we should be eating to keep the muscle that we have, or even put some more muscle. So you have to know how much protein you're supposed to be consuming each day, how much carbs, be balanced with the carbs, and then the fat, minimize the fat. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to lose the fat, you have to eat less fat. So that's how you're going to lose the weight. Nutrition is key. So that's what you got to focus on. A lot of people ain't seeing results because they don't have their macronutrients down for their specific goals. So that's what we have to pay attention, and we got to comprehend and know what we're doing, because a lot of people are going to be guessing. A lot of people are just going to be spinning their wheels and hoping for an outcome that's never going to come. Why? Because you don't know what you're doing. And I'm a proven example that I did it for a lot of years, just eating in a manner that it was just slowing me down. I was feeling sluggish. It's because I was consuming too much carbs in one sit down. I used to go to barbecues, eat rice, eat pasta, fucking beans, and tortillas still fucking on top of that. That's over like maybe 300 grams of carb in one sit down. I used to neck that shit down, and after that you feel like shit. You feel fatigued, you feel tired, you feel lazy, and it just becomes a bad habit. I used to just get out of control and eating like that, and then my protein wasn't even enough for me to grow or change my body composition or trying to build muscle, which I was trying to do. So I had it all twisted. I had it all backwards. And that's what a lot of people, I understand, that's the same, problem that you guys are dealing with, because you guys don't know what you're doing. It's just simple math, adding and subtracting. Once you know your macros, it's just structuring your food towards what you're trying to do. If you're trying to cut, attack the fat, get rid of the fat. If you're trying to build muscle, same thing. You have to have a plan. You have to have a blueprint, structured blueprint to follow, so you could reach and get your goals without guessing. And so, back to macros, macronutrients, that's what it is. Protein. 1 gram of protein is pretty much 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories. Now, 1 gram of fat is double. It's almost double, which is 9 grams of 9 calories. So that's what we got to pay attention. When we consume too much fat, you start, adding calories rapid. Before you know it, a bag of peanuts or fucking any little stupid snack that you eat, it's gonna hurt your your goal that you're trying to do, because little that that that's double the calories. So a lot of people don't even know what they're eating. You don't bother turn the back of the food label and read what the count is, what the calories are. And that's what we got to focus, that's what we got to pay attention to. Turning the back of the label, the whole macros are there. That item is going to tell you how much protein, carbs, and fat it has. So we have to pay attention to that if we're trying to reach a certain goal, trying to lose weight, or even trying to add some lean muscle, because fat is everywhere, so you got to pay attention. So when people ask me, I get surprised, but then I don't, because that's how I was. I didn't know what the fuck macros were. Macronutrients is like, what the fuck was that? It's just another term that people use, and it's just the food that we eat. It's just knowing how much to eat of it so you could get the results that you're after. Plain and simple. I'm gonna be hitting more topics like this so we could break down in better content, and you guys understand what each individual macronutrient does and what it's used for, and how to structure it for you to reach your goals. Let's go.